He doesn't mean it, Xbox fans.
And here we go. Hello, everybody. I'm Jeff Keighley.
I don't know what it is about
This
Jeff Keighley,
is
man, but he
Summer
just
Game
always
Fest,
looks weird
a
whenever he's
live
presenting.
showcase of what's next in the wide world of video games. We are live here in Los Angeles, so whether you're streaming from home or watching inside an IMAX theater, welcome to our
IMAX
showcase
theater.
event.
In America,
Over
yeah.
the
You
next
get to watch
few
an
hours,
IMAX.
That's
we'll
sick.
give you updates on the games you love, be joined by special developer guests, and yes, have a few surprises along the way too. Now, what
Interesting.
I love about this show is that it's a true cross-industry showcase. Whether you play on Xbox, PC, PlayStation, Switch, or mobile, we'll have games for you. It doesn't matter your platform of choice. We're all here to come together as one
does, bro.
community that simply loves the art of amazing
all about the
video
Switch.
games.
I swear this
The
guy don't even
biggest
play video
franchises
games.
in the industry
He
are here,
doesn't,
like
man.
Call of Duty.
Just reads
We'll
off
get
script, doesn't
introduced to exciting new worlds
Sorry,
and
what
new
was that?
teams, and we'll make room for small
true, though.
independent developers who we think deserve the spotlight too. If we do this right,
game that pays the
hopefully you'll
most
discover
wins
a
the
few
Game
new
Award.
games to put on your wish lists. And even if you don't get every announcement that you desire, and let's face it, you're not going to get everything today, but we've got a lot of great stuff. So let's get started. Over 30 years ago, Capcom Street
Ooh, we're
Fighter
starting with
hit
Street Fighter
arcades
6,
Oh,
bro.
nice.
ever since. This
One of my
legendary
predictions.
Japanese
Yes,
fighting
yes,
game
put it on the
series
board.
has continued
Nah,
to
mate.
evolve. Street Fighter 6 is coming in 2023, and right now we're excited to officially confirm a character
I'm loving
coming
the
to the
backdrop,
game
man. The
and
backdrop's
show you
sick.
the exclusive first gameplay footage. Enjoy.
It's almost holographic, right?
Can somebody please tell Jeff Keighley that there was gameplay at the State of Play as well?
He's like, it doesn't matter if there's gameplay at the still play.
You will know it hit you.
Guile's level.
Guile, mate, Guile.
Yeah,
Let's get this mission
that's not
started.
Guile. That is that signature haircut.
Gotta say, man, I gotta be honest with you. The game actually does look as shit as I think it's gonna be.
I think it looks awesome, man.
My sights.
Nah, I'm just winding you up, man. I just like to wind Street Fighter fans up. I think obviously it's going to be interesting to see how it plays in regards to it's going down that more realistic route, you know. But I do love the aesthetic of it. It does look really good visually. But again,
and
it's
I hate
that
Splash
Street
as well.
Fighter. It's, you know what I mean? It's just the way they do the button setup. I can't stand it.
That's the classic button setup, man. That is the original.
Nah, mate. That
Without that, you
belongs
wouldn't
to
have a
Mortal
like
Kombat.
protection rate.
Nah, that belongs
Mortal
to
Kombat ain't the original, man. Come on, it was this game that made the fight game
Shit.
popular.
The best thing about this game is beating a car up.
Easy.
Street Fighter 6.
It's pretty decent.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, if it took Tekken 7 iterations to become the most beautiful, perfect
about the
fighting game
code.
ever,
All
why not
right.
then?
Next, it's time for a brand
about the what?
new game
come?
announcement here at
You just say
Summer Game Fest. Check this out.
New game, mate. New game. World premiere.
Very Disney.
It's based on a movie, innit?
Sergeant Leo Alvarez of the
Avatar.
CMF Recon Squad. Our mission was to enter the Tantalus base, locate the ComSat relay, and bring it back online.
It's Callisto, innit?
We found the relay,
Oh.
but there was a problem.
Alien.
Door closed now, Private.
Aliens. I was just thinking that.
Close that gate. Nothing gets in here. Ray didn't make it.
Releases of One Piece.
Aliens is back, mate.
Take the lead.
You ever seen that film Prometheus?
Yeah, man, loved it.
Looking amazing, right? I'd like into a game like that, like based on that story.
Oh, look at that,
What we
man.
found was a new kind of evil. And it found us first.
What the?
This
Fuck was that?
wasn't human.
Hybrids.
Oh, this is gonna be like an online fucking game, innit?
Yeah.
Just left her.
I don't know what I saw in there. But I know when I close my eyes.
Old school tape recorder. You don't see those every day.
Now everyone's dead. And
Xenomorph.
someone.
Gotta
needs
love
to
it, man.
know.
Can never get bored of the Alien. I've played so many Alien games on PlayStation as well.
Yeah.
Alien vs Predator, everything like that. Aliens.
Yeah. And
Dark Descent.
that's
Interesting.
nice. Okay, it's gonna be one of these games.
Hmm.
There's a reason why they
But
left
I mean,
that.
it looks good if it's
the
going to be like
gameplay
multiplayer. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
If it's gonna
it
be
should
an
be quite
FPS, I think
interesting.
that would have been a lot better.
That was
But
Aliens
we'll
Dark
see what
Descent,
happens.
and it's coming in 2023 to console and PC.
2023,
Next,
man,
2
it's
years ago
already
at the Game
loaded.
Awards, we revealed the Callisto Protocol from the creative forces
Yes.
behind the Dead Space franchise. Today, I am thrilled to get to show you the first raw gameplay alongside its creator, Glenn Schofield. But first, here's the quote-unquote Schofield cut of the brand new trailer with a little more gore.
Oh, could that game have any more gore in it?
But juked.
This
Take
game
a
is
look
gory as hell already,
outside.
mate. I'm happy.
Did you know that they call Callisto the dead moon? Dead. Just like you would have been if I hadn't fished you out of that wreck. So
Bit harsh,
whatever you're
alright.
holding on to right there, that's your old life.
Oh, Aliens making a
Gotta
guest
let that
appearance.
go. Because your
It's the same trailer from the State of Play, isn't it?
is entirely in my hands. I'm just trying to give you a chance at rebirth.
Damn.
Nice.
Yep. Wasn't lying about the more gore, was it?
I just love that last part.
Yeah.
Gives me chills every
It looks like an
time.
upgraded version of those. I don't know what they're called. Those monsters from Last of Us 2. Stalkers.
Yeah. Fucking hell, this is what I'm talking about. This is the sort of... Ooh, yes.
Oh my god.
Welcome.
And you know what?
Just loves
People are
to
going
get
to be
hands
like,
on it.
it's too much. It's too gory. Well, then don't play the game. You know what I mean? Just don't
Never
play
too
it
much
if
or
it's too much.
gory. Come on, man. It's the 21st century, man. That would be classed as a PG in 10 years' time.
Can't wait, man.
That
Can't
looks pretty
wait.
good. Released
Game
on
looks
everything.
amazing.
Except for the Switch.
That's
No
right.
Switch.
We know what you wanted
Mark
to
that
see.
down.
And joining me now, Glenn Schofield, Striking Distance. Glenn,
I like that
first of
it's
all,
coming out before Dead
congratulations.
Space, so
This
it's
game
cool.
looks absolutely incredible. And I got to say, the fact that you have built this team, this studio, new IP, shipping this December, all in COVID, blows me away. So congratulations.
Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for having us. I really do appreciate it, Jeff. And you know, for a second, just give me a
Let's see
second.
if he takes a
You know, I
swipe
wanna
at Dead
thank you,
Space.
for all you've done for the game industry all these years, man. I think I've known you like 16, 17 years now. And you've been an ambassador. You've amplified new games, new studios, and I just wanted to thank you. I really do
Oh,
appreciate
well,
it.
Thank you. It's not about me. It's about you guys.
Yeah, I know,
I
but
appreciate that. Thank you so much. And yeah, it's so fun to do these shows and to show this game. So people saw the trailer, but what I'm so excited today is that you just brought a raw gameplay sequence. This game is in development,
Nice.
and people are going to be blown away, I think, when they see it. But tell us a bit about what are we going to see today?
Yeah, we got a couple minutes of, like you said, like raw gameplay. It's 2 segments in the first half of the game. One is a med bay, another one is a power station, and you're going to see some new enemies, some brutality, some just about everything. We're showcasing a new weapon called the Grip. It's
Brutality,
like a
you know, this guy's been playing
picks
Mortal
up the
Kombat.
enemies, and it
What's
shoves
it?
them into giant
Take the War Combat elements, just put them into a
And,
first-person shooter
and
or
then check out
third-person shooter.
the nice ending we have, where we, we usually will kill our main character Jacob, and in a very unique way. And just for a second, I want to thank the team, man. Like you said, through COVID, through everything else, the dedication, their hard work.
So
You
Crafton
guys are
Studios
amazing.
owns
Thank you very
Striking
much.
Distance
Well,
Studios.
Glenn, I gotta say again, what you
Korean-based
guys are
company.
shipping
Nice.
this year, this looks like a world-class next-gen game. It's
And they
it's
also
rare
own
that teams are bringing
PUBG.
something out like this year,
Yeah.
and let's let the footage speak for itself.
Thank you.
Glenn
Thanks.
Schofield.
I'm just
Striking
reading up
Distance.
on
Here it
Callisto
is,
again,
the first
man.
gameplay of the Callisto Protocol.
Okay. Here's what we didn't see last week.
Yeah, full gameplay, man. Game looks good. It'll be interesting to see if they can obviously
Oh, nice.
focus on things that they want to do.
Yeah.
Got my thing. But yeah, it does look good. You know, I just like that violence.
I want to see the action. Come on. Where is it? I mean, the way you got.
I
your
like
head
the lighting. Though.
bitten
The
off.
lighting looks really good.
Everyone's just mad. The lighting here looks really good. I wonder what engine they're using. Nice.
Yeah, it's probably their own engine. Wow.
That was sick. I like that.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, let's see how it goes
Oh, sick. You
for
can,
the
actually-
rest.
you can target Avengers. Nice. Nice. Definitely influenced heavily by Last of Us and Resident Evil in terms of character design for the enemies. Look at the way it's glitchy.
Mad. Oh yes, there you go. Look at that. Boom, boom.
Yeah. This is the part
That's
where
like
it
Dead
goes,
Space. When you
vengeance.
could walk and crush their head.
Huh?
Like in Dead Space, after you kill someone, you could walk up and crush the head.
All right.
Like
No,
stomp
that
on it.
beatdown, that beatdown just looked like the vengeance beatdown of it.
Yeah, definitely. It does
Okay, so
look
what do you
very Dead
prefer?
Space like. Huh?
What do you prefer, third person or first person when it comes to
For
shooting?
this sort of game, it's got to be third person though.
But in general,
Oh, I don't know. Probably third person. You know.
I think third person works because you kind of get the same like, accuracy, innit?
The
Oh,
fuck?
I love that weapon. That looks sick.
Oh, he got motherfucking flashed. Motherfucking flashed. Without a doubt on that
Oh,
one.
wow. Oh my days.
Hey!
Oh. Wow.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Did he say it was supposed to be a nice ending?
All right, moving on.
You
This
know, in
October,
last
Call
episode,
of
yeah,
Duty
we were
Modern
talking about one of
Warfare
the
2
listeners
arrives.
wrote in saying what was
Infinity
like
Ward
the
is
best
once again
deaths
returning to its
that
roots
we've
for a
experienced.
modern-day action game.
I
You
didn't
know
say
what?
that.
The worst, the funny thing is that sort of death in that game is something. You know, our podcast advertisement guru Demi. I think she loves that violence in games. You know, so she would really love that. You know what I mean? Look, my boy, Modern Warfare can't go wrong with Call of Duty. You know,
Hi everyone.
at all.
In 2019,
Who's this woman?
Modern Warfare changed everything.
Why is she talking? Show me
And on
gameplay.
October 28th, we usher in a new era of Call of Duty with the launch of Modern Warfare 2. We are back, we are bigger, and we are bringing the entire team. Price, Gaz, Soap, Alejandro, and of
So
course,
bad.
Ghost. We needed a stage big enough to debut Call of Duty in a whole new way.
Who is she? Is it
Inspired
supposed to be
by
like
the
a main
world we're
character or
about to
something?
enter.
Nah,
Oil
dude, she
rigs,
works at
cargo
Activision.
ships,
Oh,
and
right.
staggering odds are just the beginning. Here is Modern Warfare 2.
I'm just laughing at the fact that they painted a shipyard dock. You know what I mean?
Really?
Oh, look, gameplay.
Yeah.
This is the sort of stuff I like to see.
That's our target. Shadows 1 and 2. Push to your hook point.
Beautiful. Look at the visuals.
All station ship is visual.
Copy. Press for assault. Stay on comm. Board. Clear. Disarm
It's too
that
hard.
vessel.
I gotta go. It's too hard, mate.
This could be a trap. Actual, we're set.
Copy.
Cheers.
Good work.
Everyone playing Call of Duty. I love it.
Good hook. Up and at him.
All shadows. The missile is on.
See, this is what I was talking about when we spoke about Call of Duty, Alex, is that in the last episode of the latest PS5, look, see what I mean? It's all set plays, it's action, it's gameplay. That's what it's Call of Duty is all about. Look at that lighting, man. I like this. Look at the gun.
So, cut right clear through it.
Beautiful shadows. What a dickhead. There's the tactic. You have the aim out and you're pointing as you walk around the corner. That's what you do in every COD. Dude, look at the graphics though, isn't it? Don't think you could even do that staircase on the Switch.
But it needs to, they'll just be working on the gameplay.
What? Went for a fall, he's got a headache. Oh mate, these visuals look stunning. Right, the lightning, it's all good. Listeners of our podcast know how much I enjoy Call of Duty campaigns, so that I'll be on this faster than anything. Yo! That always happens in a Call of Duty game. A door gets open and someone gets shot.
We need to move fast. All shadows, force out. I want eyes on that container now. 2 copy, moving.
We gotta roll.
Obviously as well, if you're watching it and you're thinking, yeah, there's loads of people on there, blah, 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 blah. There is a lot of missions where it's just you or somebody else and they've gone a separate way.
Glare.
I know, man.
Did they glare of the solar flare? Wait, what the frick is that?
It was like a blanket sheet thing that
Yeah,
came off
blanket,
for
yeah,
that
yeah.
missile
I
silo.
thought it was something like type of some Death Stranding shit.
I'm looking at the reflections and shit, man.
Random, give it up.
What a shit shot whoever's demoing this game. Nice. Nice. Chuck that grenade back, bro. Just let your mate die. Yes. Boom. In the words of Will Smith, boom, boom, shake the room. In the head, mate. Have some. See, you can see what I mean, Alex, when I talk about set plays and stuff, can't you?
Yeah, it looks good.
If you're playing, like, again, if you just want a shooter and you just want a fun story with great gameplay, this is perfect because it's just, it is literally
Exactly what it
just
is.
a Michael Bay
Yeah.
game. This is the thing, if you can't get the basic thing right, like Battlefield can't do it, then your game just don't work. Call of Duty will give you just a basic, fun, beautiful looking campaign that plays well at 60 frames. Or even like the last one, Vanguard and both Cold War both ran at 120 frames.
On that damn ship.
Actual, we got a problem. Missile was something on the ship.
You have your orders, son. Stop that launch.
Down he goes. For the interest of time. You know they're going to be fighting on this ship now.
Go! This is Rogue One back in the water. Inbound to your position.
Solid copy. We're taking effective fire. The LZ will be hot.
Roger that. Once we're on deck, we push
Nice.
Yeah, like that makes sense.
They
You're
take
right,
the
man,
ramp.
that
They
was
took the
proper
ramp.
Michael Bay, innit?
Let's have ourselves a gunfight. Missile patrols are on
There you go. Nice. Full blown. Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah.
Containers and shit moving everywhere while you're fucking
Yeah,
fighting.
nice.
And the good thing about Call of Duty games as well is there's times where you'll fight in older games where like the floor is breaking or the ceiling is coming down. You
Yeah.
feel it, like you're moving side to side.
Nice.
Nice, good shot.
Reloading.
Look at the water. Beautiful shot. Come on, mate. Whoever's playing this game, you shouldn't be getting hit. When I used to demo games for Ubi, I never got hit. And he's probably practiced this loads of times. And this has been pre-recorded. He's on God mode, isn't it? God mode, for anyone asking, is you cannot die. Ooh. Look at the lighting, man. I love it. Now, Al, imagine playing this on a 4K telly with 3D audio, haptic feedback, adaptive triggers. Oh, what a
That'd be
dickhead.
That'd be really good.
But this is what I said as well, Alex. You don't get anything else like this consistently on PlayStation. You know what I mean? Or even Xbox and stuff. So that's why COD always does so well.
All right, stand back. Shadow 1 going explosive on bridge entry. 3, 2, 1, execute.
Nice. I like that. Oh, this is an advert from the state that was from the reveal trailer. Sorry. Nice, dude. Game looks amazing. I'm in. I'm in.
Access to the open beta.
It's good.
First-person shooter, which will enter early access soon. I am so excited to play this, and I bet you will be too after you see this.
World premiere.
Yes, comes up.
Oh, okay. So we got you were just talking about
We saw this
first-person
before, right?
myth.
What's this again?
Witchcraft.
Witchcraft.
Something like that.
Nice.
Look good, man. Yeah, it looks good. Visually looks good as well.
Yeah, no, it's just the innovation, man. It's like just using new mechanics and not just copying and pasting stuff from before. COD's just boring the shit out of me, man.
Show, man.
Something like this. You know, it'd be good if like
Man.
COD actually did. They kind of went. I don't know. I mean, they've gone into the future, haven't they? With COD,
Yeah, they've gone to space, bro.
they've gone to space. Yeah. Oh shit. That was
Oh,
mad.
that was violent.
I don't know. They need to do something else, man. Just to reinvigorate the franchise.
Witchfire.
Witchfire. Real close.
Witchfire.
Epic. Unreal Engine. So will it be on 5 or 4?
Okay, next up comes an ambitious new game from a new independent studio in Europe, starring some very familiar names. Enjoy this world premiere new game announcement.
New game
Interesting.
announcement.
Interesting.
Officer Taylor,
Oh.
Medlog 29. Today, I can't believe what I saw.
Solace, everything okay in there?
Another space game for you, mate.
Love it, mate. Can't go wrong.
It seems like 2022/23 is gonna have nothing but space games. Like Alien, Callisto Protocol, now this.
Passengers then.
Something's going on here. And I need to find out what it is.
For Solace. I like it.
Ghost Rider. It's gonna be voiced by Nicolas Cage.
Venom.
Yes.
Surrender your pain to me, and I will make you whole once more. There, sweet child. Mother won't hurt you.
Oh, Spider-Man is in it, mate.
Typical Parker luck. I'm gonna need some
Which we already knew anyway, but you know. Yeah, again, the problem with this is when you're just showing cutscenes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's a smart move to put the focus on Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Why's she dancing? Is she walking for?
Just like that.
Whoa,
like
they got all the bad guys in this.
That's good.
Oh wow, they're going all out, mate. They got Monster Energied up Venom. Oh wow. Interesting. But again, like if you're not showing gameplay and everything like fully at this point, then like, okay, I should be worried. Again, focus on Spider-Man.
Okay, so what we got?
Counting on you again, old friend. 3, 2, 1. That used to always work. Well, it did that one time.
Nice.
From what I've said anyway.
Under wraps.
Proper nostalgia trip, right?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm loving
I
the
still
old
can't believe you're
school
fighting as
graphics.
April,
That's
you know.
16-bit.
Oh, mate, Casey Jones.
Casey Jones, nice.
Nostalgia, mate. This is all it is. Nostalgia,
Yeah.
nostalgia.
Sick.
I feel like I'm watching Mega Drive again, dude.
That Bebop and Rocksteady. Jeez, this is a proper throwback. Even April O'Neil's kitchen.
Again, it's just different games. It's just a bit of fun to play. You know, 6-player mode, local and online. That would be crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is coming out on Switch, Alex. You know, if you get 6 players online, that shit's running at 4 frames per second.
Yeah, I don't know why you hate on the Switch. You know they're going to sell
I'm just telling you.
copies on
I'm
the
just
Switch
telling
than
you,
anything.
mate.
They'll be selling more copies on the
time.
Switch than anything. So they'll be working on that and optimizing it so it runs at least 25 frames.
Yeah, Shredder's Revenge, man.
Good.
I like it. It looks good. Oh, what are you doing? He's playing Game Boy.
Classic.
Oh, it's out next week.
Family is the most
Review scores are being mad.
I saw the trailer.
Everyone's saying it's a return to form like Until Dawn.
If your whole family
You know, like every last one of them decided to jump down the bottom of a well, and they're all just
Supermassive Games. I love
hanging
their
on the end
name.
of a rope.
Supermassive.
How can one person be expected to pull them all back out? You can't. So you pull on that rope, and you're just gonna fall right down at the bottom of the well with the rest of them.
Mm-hmm.
And what's the point of that?
What is the point, Alex?
What actor is that? Another guy.
What?
Can't wait for this game.
There is a lot more to this than you realize.
Like what?
And we know him as well.
Kidnapping.
Yeah. Pokemon dude.
Pokemon
I think
game.
the whole Hackett
Pokemon film.
family is in on it.
You have no idea what's going on here. Not a goddamn clue. All right, let's do this.
The idea is they all go to an abandoned summer camp to party, but all the decisions you make in the game will change the story, the characters, everything like that.
Goodbye, cool
Yeah.
world. We gotta get out.
But for a game like this that won't have load times, perfect.
This isn't a ghost story. It's a creature feature. It's really happening, and you're all in it.
This is gonna get a little messy.
Them's the rules, you noob.
Them's the rules, you noob.
You see some gameplay this time, right?
They show gameplay loads too, but it just looks really wooden. Obviously now they're showing Nightwing, which is kind of cool, but I'm not impressed, you know.
I had nothing. And then this city became my home. Its people
See what you're
became
saying.
my family. Gotham gave me everything. It deserves to feel safe.
I'm not feeling it, man.
Nice.
Like, doesn't matter which one of these characters you play, it's just gonna feel like a four-man Batman game.
There's always more to do. And now, it's up to me.
It's the same combat as the Arkham games. But the whole thing for them is they want you playing it online, don't they?
Is that a plan?
Yeah, because obviously you can play it with other people.
Yeah.
I got this, Bruce.
As you can see there.
What the hell is he doing breakdance in the middle of a battle? Step into the night.
I'm not excited, dude. I have to say, I'm not excited. That's
That
Neil
was
Druckmann.
Gotham Knights, and now we welcome. Oh,
Sup,
It's
Neil?
The Last of Us is
Druckmann
happening.
from Naughty
It's
Dog,
happening.
It's happening.
Co-president
Showing it.
of Naughty Dog.
One of my
Great to have you
real
with us,
bold
Neil.
prediction,
It's been
Alex.
an eventful day on the internet for Naughty Dog fans.
I think most of my
What do you say?
predictions actually came true, man. This is brilliant.
We were joking about last night, like,
Yeah.
watch the assets will leak, and lo and behold, that's what happened.
Well, the good news is there's some stuff that hasn't leaked that we have lots to share with people about all things at Naughty Dog. But
Show the trailer for
first
the
of all,
TV
it
show,
is
come on.
it's a big
That's what you
month
gotta do.
actually for Last of Us fans because Last of Us 1 and 2 both launched in June, and it's nearing its 2-year anniversary for Last of Us Part 2, which is hard to believe.
Yeah, it's crazy. 9 years for Last of Us 1, 2 years for Last of Us Part 2, and we still hear from fans. They're still sending us letters and art, and these characters
100%.
and this journey and this world mean so much to them. And it's just been kind of amazing. Like Last of Us Part 2 early this year passed a pretty big milestone. It sold over 10 million units. And that kind of support, that kind of success, we're so grateful to our fans. It has allowed us to grow as a studio, and now we can take on multiple projects,
Skip ad.
more than we've ever had at the same time.
There you go.
Skipped it.
Projects,
Yeah,
okay,
skipped it.
Very
Yeah,
interesting.
skips.
So, what can Last of Us
Last
fans expect in the future?
in the future?
Thank you for asking, Jeff.
Yep.
So one of the things we've mentioned a while back is what started out as a multiplayer mode has evolved due to the team's
Oh, we're gonna see
ambition. They really wanted
factions.
to do something beyond what we've ever done before at Naughty
Yes.
Dog. And we felt the way to do it justice is to make it a standalone title. And they've been working on it for the past 2 years. Ambition has grown, and we're not quite ready to fully unveil it, but we're ready to lift the curtain a little bit and just give you like an update of where we're at.
Okay, well, what can you tell us about this new standalone multiplayer game?
Yeah, so we have a concept art that we want to show. But what I can tell you is that this game is big.
Okay.
It's as big as any of our single-player games that we've done, and in some ways bigger. It's got a story.
Okay,
The way
nice.
we're telling that story is very unique to this game. It's got a brand new cast of characters. It takes place at another place, another part of the United States.
It's like a city might be somewhat
Nice.
familiar, some people.
I'm sure our fans
San
have already
Francisco.
figured it out. And it's really cool. And it's being headed by Vinith Agarwal, Anthony Newman, and Joe Pantnati, all veterans of Uncharted and Last of Us. And you're going to see a lot more of this game come next year.
Next year, so we gotta wait till next year to hear more about
Oh,
that.
so Factions is a
well,
while
very
away,
exciting
mate.
That this has
Yeah,
evolved.
so
I
it's
mean,
nice to hear that they're actually
lots of
expanding the
incredible. Can't wait
universe
to
of
see
Last of Us.
Yeah,
Naughty
what they're
Dog's
saying is we've
storytelling
bought Bungie,
fused
we
with
need their
multiplayer
expertise on the
live
tech
game.
side, you know.
It's something special.
All for the
We can't wait
online
to show it
play.
either.
Okay, well, that's not all. We also have something that I've been reading about on the internet every day.
Love
It
the
feels
backdrop,
like
man.
up
That
in
looks sick.
Calgary, they're filming the Last of Us show for HBO. right?
Yes.
Yeah, so for the past year,
And you've
you know, we've
directed a
teamed
couple
up
of
with
them, ain't you,
Craig
Neil?
Mazin of Chernobyl fame and HBO to adapt The Last of Us into a TV show.
Show us a little bit.
They've been filming, and it's pretty incredible. The stuff I'm getting back, when we're looking at back at Naughty Dog, we can't help but feel emotional because not only is it so good and the quality's so high, it's so authentic to what we
Oh,
made in the
hyped
game.
up. Just show me a clip.
I just can't. I couldn't be proud of, like, again, Craig and that whole crew and everybody that's up there. And they're actually, their last day of filming is tomorrow. So
The entire series, last day of filming is tomorrow.
Last day of filming is tomorrow. Craig is up there right now, kind of
Wow.
wrapping it all up. So it's pretty close. It's closer than you might think.
And you actually got to direct one of the episodes?
Yes, I think that really speaks to the kind of collaboration and trust that exists between Naughty Dog and HBO. They invited me to direct one of the episodes. I think we have an image from the episode I actually directed.
Ooh, okay.
So we could
Oh, just the image, the teasing.
So you could see.
Oh,
this is the
shit.
same museum that players might know from the game. And I really have to
Yeah.
talk about Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey, and not only directing them, but seeing them do all the other episodes. They've thrown themselves at these roles for a whole year. Watching the nuance that they bring to these characters, their relationship on and off camera, I couldn't help but think about Troy Baker and Ashley Johnson. It felt so similar to the chemistry those two actors had when we made the game.
Dude, I'm
And
so
it
hyped
really
for this,
feels
man. I
like
can't
this
wait.
Is gonna be
Yeah, I can't
something
wait.
special.
I'm
And
looking forward to
I will
this more
say
than the
this will be
remake.
the most authentic video game adaptation yet.
Well, I mean, that first image that they put out, it feels like the video game. Everything that I've seen, both public and other stuff, makes it feel sort of super legitimate. As you said,
No,
and
when the
that's
show
awesome to
drops,
see,
it's gonna be
Dylan
so
and Ellie
big.
From
They're
the
gonna
flip
be
side now
forced.
for the first time. So we'll see
Well, it
more
depends
of
on-
that
it
next
depends on the
year.
pacing.
That's coming as well, right? Serious?
The first season
you'll
will
hear
probably
about
just
it
be
very
like
soon.
half of the
That's
first
okay.
game,
Right
right?
now.
All right.
Or
Well, Last of Us
two
HBO.
Well, they
very,
won't
very
say anything.
exciting. And I hear you actually have a couple actors from the show who are going to join us
We
here.
happen to have a couple actors here that are part of the show. We should bring them up.
Oh, there's that guitar. There he
Oh,
is.
they
There's
got
Troy
Ashley
Baker.
Johnson and Troy Baker in the
Surprise. Troy's
TV
back
show.
again.
That's
Hello,
real.
Good to see you.
Hi, good to see you.
I'm a little confused, though. I thought maybe Pedro Bella, but Troy Ashley out here from the game, right?
So when Craig and I started working on the show, almost one of our very first meetings, we said, Troy and Ashley have
Nice.
to be a part of it.
Nice.
And we're such fans of like the talent and the helping us create Joel and Ellie. We felt like it was so important that they become part of the show. And it wasn't. It has to be more than just like kind of like a wink to the camera and like a cameo.
Okay.
These are real roles that we're keeping on the wraps for now. But man, I'm bummed that I couldn't be there with you guys when you filmed your stuff.
There's been so much
It's
stuff.
She's gonna play.
so good.
On the internet, there's so much like
is it
talk
Tom?
about what's being
Is it
filmed, and I
Tom's
think
wife?
that's- you guys have kept a complete secret that you.
Nah,
so you
dude,
were up
yeah,
there
I
and
would
you
piss
filmed your
myself
roles
if
by
they're
now,
like
obviously.
fucking
Keeping
clickers or some
secrets
shit.
with this
innit?
franchise is kind of old.
Nah, they
Like,
can't do
we've-
that.
Except for today.
They can't do that.
Except for the date. It was one of the hardest things for us to do is to not let people know that, because we're so proud of it and the work that we did. We worked hard. The crew, I have to say, when I walked out on set, to be met with literally every person that I met on that crew is
Yeah, the
such
crew would be fans,
fan
man.
of this game, and they
The
all
actors would be like, what the
knew
fuck,
what it
what
was
is
that
Last
they
of
were
Us?
working on and
That Pedro
committed to working
Pasquale
on
guy
this
was like
project because
Pascal.
they were
He was watching his
fans
son
and
play
their
it.
love for the game was one of the greatest. It was like I was coming home to friends.
Why is he talking like that? Speak like Joel.
Attention to detail. The crew was amazing. Bella
See,
and
I hear
Pedro
Ellie
are,
when I hear her.
Yeah.
They're so perfect, and
It's gonna be interesting
we've been
seeing it, though. It's
trying
a
to sort of
new take
describe
on the
that
whole
feeling of sort of
franchise.
seeing them in person. It's like it's like the characters coming to life, but it's so much more than that. I feel like I can't fully explain
Yeah,
it.
she's
but
gonna
I
be.
am
Is it Tom?
so excited to be a part of it.
Nah,
And
she won't.
just-
We'll see what
I can't
happens
wait.
in
I
it.
think it is
They're gonna give him
I
prominent
think-
roles.
I
She's
think they're
be
going to
Tom.
be on it. No, because he said,
I love the
I wish I
story,
was there when you
love
filmed your
just the
episode. So they're
I'm
only
so
in for
excited.
one episode.
About the series,
So I
the fact
bet
that
they're
you
going to
guys
be
are
two
gonna be in it,
people,
and
Joel and
undisclosed
Ellie,
role.
meet
I'm
and
so
they end up
fascinated
dying.
how it's going to sort of bob and weave and are these characters we know from the game that they're playing new characters? Can you tell us anything?
Yes.
I can tell you.
So sneaky. All right. Well, we're so excited.
Maybe it's already on Twitter by now.
Hey. All right. Well, let's talk about what was on Twitter earlier today. Lots of talk about the idea, or really what's happening is it looks like you guys are remaking the original game, and this is like a ground-up remake. Is that right?
That's right. We wanted to give people the definitive version of the first game that wasn't encumbered by any technology. Wanted to find a way to get even closer to our original vision, and we're able to do it on the PS5 and PC. And instead of talking about it, let's
And
look at it.
PC.
All right, let's take a
Alex,
look at
no
Whoa.
PS4. No PS4.
Yeah, but you hear that? Day and day, man. Day and day to do
That's
more
good.
and more
That's
of
good,
these.
man. It's a remake, isn't it? The
That's
game's
a
old.
Naughty Dog.
Oh, it looks beautiful, mate.
Yeah, I got a full screen as well.
I've been on quite the adventure, little brother.
Told you, I'd just be happy with it on as the Last of Us 2 engine.
He's got everything to do with that little girl.
Since you got your wish. September.
You know, I've never been this close. It's the outside.
So is that everything you hoped for?
Can't be any worse out there.
Wow.
Can it?
Once upon a time, I had somebody that I cared
Oh,
about.
they're putting Left Behind in
this
it.
world, that's good for one
Nice.
thing: get you killed.
I can take care of myself.
How many close calls have we had? I get into trouble down there. You make every shot count.
I got this.
Dude, the lighting is insane.
I've had some practice.
Yeah, I think the first one was better story-wise. Definitely. That looks sick.
Truly one of my favorite
I
games
can't
of the past
wait.
decade, guys.
It's the remake we don't need.
Yeah, we hadn't seen that
yeah.
yet.
Yeah, you're watching it in
Exactly.
real time.
Yeah.
It's because you did these. These performances you did a decade ago.
Yeah.
You didn't go back in. I mean, you used the original performances.
Yeah,
right?
actually, we came up with a process where we could take the original animation that we did for the faces and kind of like retarget it on these new rigs that have a lot more fidelity. And then the animators went back and
that's
studied
side by sides here, just how much it has
Boy,
changed.
look
that you
at
went
that.
and
Literally
redid the models and rebuilt everything.
Everything was
No
rebuilt
way.
from the ground up.
Alex,
Same
look
art
at that.
director, re-art
Yeah,
director,
Nice.
the whole thing from the
Look at the
ground up.
detail, the intricate
But
detail,
the
man.
great thing about these
Yeah,
faces is
oh,
that
man, I'm gonna have to play this
they're
again,
closer
innit?
to the original
Yep.
performance. All
I'm
the
gonna have
animators
to
went
play
and
it again.
studied those videos.
Platinum.
Got it closer to
Damn
what
it.
we did on set than we could have achieved before. And that's just like one of the things we could talk about, like this brand new AI, like all the combat is redone.
Story?
Just
Anything more
this
than
is
story?
won't change
everything,
stuff.
60 frames per second. All this stuff you're getting on the PS5. Again, we wanted to give, knowing because of the show, because they're all new players for PS5 and PC.
Yeah.
We wanted them to have the definitive version of The Last of Us.
Amazing. Well, now you guys get to replay. I mean, when was the last time you guys
Yes,
played
ago.
the game?
I actually played it again just to refresh my
It's
memory
mad hearing their voice in it.
before working on the show.
I was just a glutton for punishment, and I went straight from playing
never
part
played it.
1 straight into part 2. And so the last time that I played literally would have been 2 years ago, since we're celebrating the anniversary of part 2 coming out. So I mean, it looks like I'm definitely going to be up for another
Yeah,
playthrough with
I mean,
this.
Yeah.
I can't wait to go back because it was.
Oh, I
such
can't wait.
you guys did such an amazing job on that original game, and
It's really when you play it, when you see
That's
it
going
in
to be a
motion,
tough
it's really
sale,
night and
though,
day from what
because
it used to
most
be.
people have
imagine
already
that, you know,
played the
think of the
game.
Last of Us 2 combat,
But
kind of that.
they won't
back in The Last
it
of
won't
Us
be.
1.
I don't
It's
think
the
it'll be
whole,
full
like,
price.
all the new animation system, the new AI system, everything we've learned on like Uncharted 4, Last
And they're
of Us
putting a
2,
lot
we
of effort
applied
into
to
it, man.
this.
So it's going to be a
Again,
shame
to
that
get
most
that
people would only
version.
play like the
Just to give
first
a quick
third of
shout
it.
out,
And
I
then
think
it's
it'll be
gonna
massive,
less
though.
good.
up by
I
Matthew
don't
Ford
think.
and
I
Sean
think it'll be
Sky.
massive.
And you'll hear a
don't
lot
know.
more about it and see a lot more about it over the coming weeks leading up to the release September 2nd on PS5.
All right. Well,
Okay, so not day and day.
we'll look forward to
Okay,
that.
fair enough.
Neil, you've talked a lot about games directed by other people. What are you
But shortly
directing? You still making
thereafter.
games?
Still making games. I haven't given up my day job. It's a little early to talk about. Maybe if someone in PlayStation wants to leak it, then we can talk about it now. Otherwise, we'll save it.
But you do have a new project.
Do have a new project, but we'll save it for another Summer Game Fest.
Last of Us Part 3, right?
Oh, he's not saying what it is, bro.
It is. It's gonna be Last of Us
I had a
Part
big
3.
smile on my face. I was like, say something, say
I
something.
am so excited that The Last of Us
they're
is
working on
returning,
it
as you
now.
said, in September. So thanks.
It
guys.
makes sense.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Jeff.
Awesome.
Another.
All
Are you
right, well, that
serious?
is going to do it. Thanks to Naughty Dog and PlayStation for that very special.
No, dude, that was the
look
end of
at
the show
Last of
anyway.
Us and the entire
Okay, I was gonna
franchise
say.
and where things are going. Very, very.
So, Alex, that was it. The Summer Games Fest, as always, as every Summer
Wow.
Games Fest goes, the hype levels go through the roof. They don't quite hit them, but let's just talk about it straight away. Last of Us, 2nd of September. We saw the side by side and we watched it, obviously, as everyone else did on a YouTube stream. So you can imagine what this game is going to look like. And he said it, 60 frames per second as well. So just think about The Last of Us Part 2 and then some, and then you're getting this remake. And as I said, as we watched it live, it's the remake we don't need, but we're all going to fucking play again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it looks good. And we're also going to see what was the bonus content that they put in there?
The Left Behind DLC.
The ones left behind. So we got pretty much. It's going to be Last of Us 1.5, right? It's going to look as gorgeous as Part 2, if not better, depending on what advancements they've got, as well as the bonus content. I mean, come on, it's going to be worth playing, man. I can't wait.
But,
and
I mean,
the
you got to
big
look at
news.
it.
Come
as-
on, man.
Well,
The
I mean,
show. Let's just talk about the show. God damn, that's the main thing. That's what we're here for. Yeah.
I mean, there's not.
More
Again, there's
played
still
Last
not
of
much
Us.
to talk about. There's still not much to talk
There
about
isn't,
with the
but you know it's
HBO
gonna be
show.
sick. You know, the first time I played the game, man, I thought, yeah, this is going to be amazing on the show, and I was so happy when they said they're actually going to make it into a fully fledged, 10 episode or 6 episodes, I'm not sure. Well, regardless, and the fact that Neil Druckmann is actually going to be involved in it, and he's directed an episode, dude. Obviously, you can tell I'm excited. You know what I mean? I'm
Yeah,
excited about this
definitely.
one.
I mean, I'm super excited about that. They've obviously already said 2023, so the trailer will probably drop from HBO round about when they do their thing September. I think the trailer will drop near the game launch.
Yeah,
It makes sense, right? Like the
it
game
does make-
launches, they do the trailer, and people will be like, "Who's going to play it?" Fucking everyone's going to play it again, because you got to understand that this game came out in like 2013, 2012, something like that. It's an
2013?
old game, dude. It
Yeah,
came out
yeah.
towards the end of the PS3 life cycle. So
Yeah.
yeah, 2013. So the game is almost 10 years old. You know what I mean?
Wow.
And it's got over
So that's
20
such
million
impact.
in sales. People are going to play it. Everyone said that no one's going to play the remaster again. The remaster sold more than the original, which tells you that
Mhm.
people were intrigued to play the
Yeah.
game. And it has been that long. They are going to wait. Your PlayStation hardcore are going to buy it. Your PC gamers are definitely going to buy it because it's their first full introduction into The Last of Us on PC. And Sony games have shown that they sell on PC, and it's probably only cost them 15-20 million to make, you know what I mean? Because the most expensive thing is your sound, is your animations and your motion capture and stuff. And they said they created a technology which upgraded the facial animations. That's all they had to do, and they rebuilt the game up, and we know that the project started at Bend Studio before it got handed back to Naughty Dog. So the hard work and everything was kind of there. It's lifted. There's no factions mode in this. It's just a game. I honestly think this game will probably launch at like 30-40 pounds in the UK, maybe $40, $50 in America. So it will be a little bit cheaper. Who knows? I doubt it.
Yes.
Could be in PlayStation Premium
Yeah.
if we're lucky, but I highly doubt that because Sony know they'll make money from selling this game again on PlayStation 5 and then PC. But I'm just so happy, dude, that it didn't say PS4.
Yeah, no PS4, straight to the next generation, or shall we say the current generation now. I'm just intrigued about how long the window is going to be until it's released on the PC. As we're seeing at Sony, like you mentioned, Sony's releasing a lot more games now on the PC, and it's getting closer and closer.
I thought it would have been day and date because it's a remake. Because I think there's certain games that they can go day and date on PC. I don't understand why it bothers people because it just means more money for the company that you like, who can then invest it in more games. So who gives a shit, right? If it's day and date. But I always thought common sense would be remakes and online games specifically, brand new ones. So all these like big live service games that Sony are making, they all have to launch day and date. You need the player count. I won't be surprised if we're not even talking about the Games Fest now. I wouldn't even be surprised if every game that is going to be like an online service launches on Xbox, PC, and PlayStation. That Sony don't do that because you need a high player count off the bat for these games to be successful. You can't launch exclusively. So I think every online service game will be day and date, PS5, PC, maybe even Xbox as well. But with The Last of Us remake, again, from a business standpoint, it makes a lot of sense to launch it on PlayStation 5 in September, launch it a couple of months before it hits TV on PC, because you're getting that second windfall on PC right before the show comes out. So your PlayStation gamers are going to watch the TV show anyway. Get the PC gamers into it, you know what I mean? So you're getting 3 launches of The Last of Us. You get it on PS5, then a month and a half, 2 months before the TV show launches, you put it on PC. You got that second wave of goodwill, and then the TV show launches, and we're all there singing "Kumbaya, my lord" as a clicker eats somebody's neck, you know.
Oh my god! And they're still gonna have to get all those kills in there as well. This is gonna be amazing. I guess the one thing we won't see is the main characters getting their faces or chests ripped out by any of these clickers.
Can we just shout out? Can we just? You just said that. Can we just shout out the Callisto Protocol? That was gory as.
Yeah, that was. It seemed like they definitely took a lot of inspiration from The Last of Us in terms of their kills and even some of the enemy character designs. But yeah, what a game! It looked really good, and I know you were wetting yourself over it. It's a space game. So, what are your thoughts on it, man?
Yeah, dude, I'm hyped. I'm happy it's coming out before Dead Space. Dead Space will hit the nostalgia button, but that's all we just need. We just need those sort of games, and we've got so many horror games coming out, so many space games coming out. I can't complain, mate. I'm happy. I'm sorted for the year ahead.
Nice.
Boom, boom.
Yeah,
But
talking about space, it didn't even end in space, man. I mean, we had Aliens as well, right? Alien Dark Descent. Being a space fan, are you gonna jump on that one?
Nah, mate, because it was like one of those asymmetric games, isn't it, from top down sort of shit. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna play this.
Nobody wants to play this shit.
No, I'm not, man.
They could have done well if they had just come out with like the same way as Callisto Protocol's coming out. You know what I mean, like a 3D shooter, third-person shooter. I think that would have been a lot better, a more appealing game for the Alien franchise. But hey, there's a market for those top-down games, right? What do you call them? Strategy games? I'm not even sure.
A bit more. Anyway, as you said there, State of Play, you gave it an 8, I gave it a 9. Summer Games Fest, I am giving it a solid 6. 6 out of 10 by me. 6 is good.
As far as State of Play, I mean, Summer Game Fest go, I'm going to give this one a strong 7. Even a 7.5. Yeah. There's a nice amount of announcements there. I'm definitely going to dive back into it again and see all the little ones which I may have skimmed over, but definitely going to have some interesting.
Yeah, I'm going to go back. Like, I want to watch Modern Warfare 2 in 4K, you know, and things like that. So
yeah,
I'm super hyped. But viewers, thank you very much for watching. If you haven't seen any of the other videos, you can go back on our YouTube channel and look at the videos. Please subscribe to the channel. We're doing a lot more content on YouTube. More importantly, though, obviously, make sure you subscribe on your podcast service of choice to the latest PS5 podcast, where we bring you the latest PS5 news each and every week. You can also follow us on Twitter at latestps5. And if you have any queries or questions for the show, you can leave comments on the podcast or YouTube video or email thelatestps5@gmail.com, or you can tweet or DM us on Twitter again at latestps5. Alex, it's been a hoot. It's late as hell in the UK, so I will let you go, and I'm going to watch this shit all again in 4K.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Last of Us is coming.
Woo!